So let's talk about this, about mumble rap. Instead of calling it mumble rap, I'm gonna call it the new flow. The reason why a lot of people are disliking this new flow is not because of the bangers, the beats that you have. It's not about the loud beat that you have. We don't care about the beat. Even though we still care about the beat, but nobody would dislike a song because of the beat. If you are saying something real, if you are saying something conscious, you are saying something hopeful to the people out there, nobody's going to dislike this new flow. We don't care about new flow or whatever. Everything we care about is the respect that you have to show to hip hop. You know what I mean? Hip hop was built on conscious rappers. Conscious rappers started this hip hop thing that we all listening to, that we all love, that we all follow. You know what I mean? The reason why hip hop came to the forefront was back in the days, in the late 70s, in the early 80s, in the early 90s, there was no communication source between black people. So the people who invented this hip hop thing, they were using it transfer to communicate between black people in America. Because of the racism, black people were not given enough communication sources to be able to communicate with each other. So they created this hip hop thing to help black people to reach out to each other, to know that they are not alone, to stay strong, to believe in black power. You know what I mean? That's the reason. Most 90% of the rappers who started rapping in the early 80s, early 90s, they were all talking about conscious things. They were all talking about the racism that black people were facing, the poverty, the lack of education, lack of work opportunities. That was the reason. That were the things they used to talk about. That's why we all respect and revere them in a very special way. Not because they had a very slow beat or whatever. Nobody cares about the beat. You can still have the loud beat, the banger beat that you are having right now, but the thing that you say is what makes the difference. If you are saying something conscious, it doesn't have to be slow beat the way the 90s rappers used to do it. We are not asking you to have slow beat. We are only asking you to say something, tell a story. Say something in the music instead of talking about women, drugs, killing each other, robbing each other, or doing all this nonsense thing, all this naughty by nature thing. These are the things that everybody does when we are in the early 20s, when we are young, when we are wild cowboys. So nobody lives in this life forever. When you grow old and when we become 30 years old, you stop doing that. You start to become more responsible. So instead of making a music that people only listen to for 1 year and forget about you for the entire life, why wouldn't you just make a music that makes people remember you for your entire life? Look at the late Tupac, the late Notorious B.I.G. There are a lot of people like Rakim, Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem. A lot of people which I didn't mention. Look and forget those rappers I mentioned right now. Those are those people came in the early 90s. So look at the people who are doing it in the right way in the 2010s, 2020. People like J. Cole, you have people like Kendrick Lamar. And instead of just looking at the music and listening or skimming through their music, look at it. Ask yourself, what can't I be what they became? You know what I mean? Why can't I do the same thing they are doing? I can do it in my own way, but I can still be a conscious rapper the way J. Cole, Kendrick, and a lot of other people are conscious, but I couldn't bring their names right now because maybe I'm emotional right now. But there are a lot of people who are making conscious music in this modern hip hop era. You know what I mean? So you can still be modern, you can still have the beats that you want to have, but say something, say a story, tell us something that can help the youth, black youth people. The black youth, instead of listening to news, they rather listen to hip hop, because hip hop is something that is hold near dear to every black people who live in America. Right now it is a global music genre, but especially for black people in America, it is a very, very respectful genre. It's not only a music genre. It's a way of life. It's a culture for everybody. It's not for black people only. It's a culture for everybody. So all we are asking is to show respect to hip hop and to its pioneers. Show respect to the ones who started it. Show respect to the ones who showed you how to do it, and say something. When you are making music, say something that can help youth, black people, anybody around the world. not only black people, the whole world. Something that can help everybody. And through that way, your name will live forever. Everybody going to remember you even after you are gone.